Who needs 30 seconds? We're good to go. What's going on, guys? Thank you guys so very, very much for swinging by Night Live. Hope you all are doing well and hope you have had a great week. We're here to talk all things, pretty much whatever's on your mind, whenever it comes to Marvel, whenever it comes to Star Wars. Perhaps we can continue talking about The Mandalorian Season 3, which of course just wrapped up this past Wednesday. And of course, plenty more to talk about, as I mentioned there in the title of my live stream here. So I appreciate you guys very, very much for swinging by this live stream. I hope you all are doing so well. It's nice to see everybody up in the building, including your Wellness. What's going on, Wellness? Thank you so much for swinging by the stream. Appreciate you so much as well. Donkey Kong's in the building as well. What's up, DK? Charlie659, WJ's in the building as well. Who else is in the building? Let's see. Amanda's here. What's going on, Amanda? Thank you so much for swinging by the stream. Austin's here. Wow. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this evening. I didn't expect this big of a turnout. I truly didn't. This is awesome. That's what's up. Hope you guys are doing great. External was in here earlier as well, mentioning about, do I mean season 2 in my title? But oh no, I was referring to season 3. Season 3. I mean, they haven't even announced it yet, but yet, you know, it seems to be that it's definitely going to end up being a case. So we'll see how things work out with that, right? Oh man, I love it. Let's see. Mandalorian. That's so funny. You got me there. That's so good. Hey Charlie, what's going on, bud? Thanks so much for swinging by the stream. Josh, the worst rap battles and baby Bowser cult is in the building. What's going on, Josh? Thank you so much. I hope you're okay with me just calling you Josh, by the way, if that's cool. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you swinging by the stream. Nice. DK says not much, just trying to make a movie. Oh, what are you doing, man? You making like a fan film? You got like a project going on, bro. Nice. I'm interested to see how that works out for you. Good stuff. Austin says, look, I know I said I'd be here for the Manda finale, but damn, I was tired, bro. Don't even sweat it, man. Honestly, it's so tough for those live streams, man. I had so much energy and excitement going on through that stream. Like I was just hyped for it, man. And I carried it from that video that I had made late in the day, or I should say earlier in that day, and just carried it all the way through. And I was awake the whole time. I didn't get tired until the very end. It was crazy. Like once the finale ended, like everything just settled in, and I was just like absolutely exhausted, bro. And I crashed pretty much immediately after. Like immediately, man. It was crazy. Like as soon as my head hit the pillow and I got comfortable, I'd say it was about 2 minutes and I was out. It was crazy. But no, I totally get it, man. Those streams are tough, and yeah, extremely tough. I of course know that, and you know, I get it if you guys can't make it until 3 a.m. That'd be stupid of me to say, oh, how dare you not make it? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. I get it. I appreciate your support, Wellness. Amanda says, I kept seeing they wanted the next part to be a couple seasons, so it's cool they made it official. Yeah, in a certain standpoint here, it seems that Neil Drunkman made it official here. He had an interview with Kinda Funny, the guys from Kinda Funny, their YouTube channel, Greg Miller and company, formerly of IGN, if you guys probably know who he is there. So I'll be getting that here in just a second for sure. Jack May, what's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for swinging by the stream. I appreciate you, and I hope you are doing well. It's nice to see you up in the stream. Got 11 people up in here. Go ahead and smash the like button, guys, if you haven't already. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys here for, I don't know, at least until about 10:30 or so. We'll see how things work out and everything as far as the conversations and the viewership goes, right? Austin says The Last of Us peak is greater than reality. Man, that's something else, man. I mean, greater than reality, like better than real life. I don't know if I want to be running away from clickers. You know, I mean, if that was our reality, I would be kind of nervous to say the least. You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. It's all good. WJ says, I think I'm gonna start binging The Last of Us, bro. It is so good, man. I wish you would have been here for the Last of Us streams that we had every Sunday night. It was right around this time, actually. You can ask Amanda in the chat. We had those streams. What did they start? I want to say they started around 7 Eastern and they went on until about 10. Oh, they were so much better than the 3 a.m. streams. Disney Plus needs to take some notes whenever it comes to times to stream. whenever, the viewership, I feel like it would be up so much more, like, done at like 3 a.m., 3 a.m. Eastern, midnight Pacific time. Like, yeah, I get it. People out in California, that they're up for it, but like, man, it's so tough for us, man, on the East Coast, man. I'll tell you what. But yeah, anyways, you'll love the show. It's so, so good. Hey, Anonymous, what's going on, bro? Thanks so much for swinging by the stream, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, my username is long. Everyone on YouTube calls me Josh, and that's no problem. And I like people on YouTube calling me Josh. All right, good deal, bro. Yeah, I'll continue to call you Josh then. That's what's up, man. I love the long name. That's awesome. Yeah, short film about a living hand seeking revenge on a bunch of people. Interesting, man. That sounds like it's got like Smash Bros inspirations, right? That's quite interesting, bro. Good stuff. Charlie says, I wonder when we're getting a Loki season 2 trailer on YouTube. It should be quite soon, I would suspect. Let me see. So of course we have, coming up here in May, we have Guardians of the Galaxy next month here. So I would suspect that we would have it here potentially before that releases, or maybe just after, But I think they're going to be focusing all their energy for now, on, focusing all their energy on Guardians of the Galaxy here for now. Did you meant to change the title to season 2 of Last of Us? No. Yeah, a lot of people are asking that in the chat. No, I mean season 3, and I'm going to get to that here in just a little bit, in just a second here. Did you see Markiplier's making a movie? I did see that. Good for him. That's awesome. Joke, how dare you not make it? Make it. You're not a true fan. You're supposed to be in every stream, even if it's at 3 a.m. Yeah, can you imagine me saying that and like demanding that? Bro, that would be crazy. I feel like I'd probably lose like 100 people that have subscribed to me like that if I said something like that. That'd be insane. If I saw a bloater outside of my house, I'm done for. Oh yeah, dude, I'd be sprinting, but like, I don't know, for some odd reason, I just feel like they'd catch me. You know what I mean? Charlie has an announcement. Uh-oh. What is it, bro? What's going on? Sounds like Idle Hands LOL, the movie plot. Yeah, it sort of does, I guess, right? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 about to be hype, and it's the first MCU movie with an uncensored F-bomb. Oh, are you serious? That's going to be hilarious. Hopefully it's done right. I'm sure it will be. Guys, just so you know, the Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy red carpet event is coming up. It's I believe it's this Thursday night. So I am going to be live streaming that. I will be covering that here on the channel, of course. You'll want to make sure you swing by that live stream. I did the last red carpet event that they did for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and I'm definitely going to keep that tradition going. So my next scheduled live stream will be this Thursday for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's going to be around 8 o'clock, 8:15, something like that. I'll probably start the stream a little earlier. I'll probably start the stream about a half hour early, maybe 7:30, 7:45, just so everyone gets settled in. And then the actual red carpet event, it's supposed to start, according to their YouTube, right around 8 o'clock or 8:15. I do think so. Yeah, this should be pretty fun. Looking forward to that one, guys. So definitely be sure you swing by that stream. It's going to be a blast. My favorite infected? Definitely a bloater, man. Definitely a bloater. I love the way the bloaters look. I think they're awesome for sure. There we go. Just trying to adjust my camera a little bit there. It's going to be good. I finally have a Twitter account, and I'm happy that I finally have one. Oh, nice, bro. Yeah, you can go ahead and shout it out. Shout it out in the chat. Everyone give Charlie659 a follow. I'll follow you up too as well, bro. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I'm on there. It's at the Weekly Wrap Up, by the way. I thought Lord Mickey Mouse didn't want swearing. Well, if you think about it, they're gonna have to have it because they got Deadpool coming, right? So the next Deadpool movie's bound to have plenty of cussing in it, and gore and all the other stuff. So they're going to have to address it at some point, so I guess why not address it now, right? Amanda says, I'm permanently banned on Twitter. I'm not even allowed to make a new one. LOL, and I never use it. It can only... How did that happen? What did you do? How do you get banned on Twitter, bro? That's crazy. You must have said something, man. That's wild. Wow. Well, I mean, it's it has its positive and negatives, I guess. So you're really not like necessarily missing that much. Man, I tried fixing that camera and actually made it worse. Hold on, guys. I gotta make this better. Sometimes I wish I could just like lock it in the position that it needs to be in. I think that looks a little bit better. There we go. Cool. All right. Because Disney is for all ages. Yeah, there you go. There you go, DK. Well, it says, love Chris Pratt. Poor Quill lost his love life, but she is back as a different variant who isn't interested in him. I know, and I hope that's kind of like part of the plot line. In fact, like, him getting her back, I'm hoping that's part of the plot line here. And I haven't heard that many people talking about this movie, which kind of worries me. It just seems like people are starting to give up on the MCU right now, and I'm not exactly sure why, but I hope people come out for this movie and check it out. I hope it needs to do well in the box office, for the MCU's sake. So go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 when it drops, guys, on May the 5th. I'm seeing a peak YouTube stream, and by the way, my phone got stolen at school. Thank you so much, King Boo, and I'm so sorry to hear about your phone. Bro, do you have the Find My app? Do you have Find My app and everything? If you have an iPhone, you can track exactly where your phone is, bro. You know what I mean? And then you can actually lock it so they can't even get into it. And if they did get into it, you can just like erase all your data or whatever if you wanted to do that. Just go to iCloud.com. Once you get logged into your iCloud account, just tap the Find My icon, and then you can do whatever you need to do as far as finding it, locking it, that sort of thing. So hopefully you're able to do that, bro. Like the setup. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate that, man. Sincerely, bro. Thank you so much. Hey, Zach, what's going on, bro? What's happening? Thanks so much for swinging by the stream, man. Appreciate you. Love the Xbox avatar. Good stuff. Good stuff. Dub, speaking on Xbox stuff, I know this is an Xbox, but as far as video game stuff goes, guys, I don't know what it is, but I have a very, very good feeling that PlayStation is going to be announcing the PlayStation Showcase either this week or next week. I just have this suspicion. It's just a suspicion of mine. I'm just going out on a whim. I've been hearing a lot about a PlayStation Showcase coming sooner rather than later, potentially here in May, maybe early June. Of course, May's right around the corner now. This is the last full week of April, of course. But, Jeff Grubb, he had his podcast late last week talking about the PlayStation Showcase. I don't know, guys. I just have this suspicion that Sony's going to announce something here within the next 2 weeks. So definitely keep your eyes out. And I want you guys to know that whenever they announce PlayStation Showcase, I want you to know that I will be covering it 100% here on the channel. I'll be making videos about it, maybe some of my predictions of things that I'd like to see. I'm trying to see if I can do potentially a live stream collaboration with the PlayStation Showcase as well with the YouTuber Nixne. I'm trying to see if I can potentially do a collab with him. I floated it out there with him and everything, but I'm going to be DMing him here probably sometime here within the next 12 hours and everything, just to see exactly how he feels about that, because I think that would be freaking awesome. He has about 9,000 subs, so, and then I have about 6.2 6.3 or so. I think that would be an awesome live stream to have both of our audiences up on here and potentially even simulcast the stream on his channel and then on my channel as well. I think that would be dope. So we'll see, guys. I will definitely keep you posted on that. Either way, for sure, be live streaming the PlayStation Showcase here. Dub J says, as long as his movie about a hand and doesn't destroy things. Again, I say it every time, man, but I still can't believe you gave that movie money, bro. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. And then regarding Twitter says, I don't even know, LOL. I haven't posted in so many years. I went on and it said I'm banned. Oh, I wonder if your account got hacked or something. Oh, that's crazy. I think there were some spam posts I didn't make, but that's all I can figure out. I don't know. It's crazy. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, maybe try like creating it off of like a completely different email, like a brand new email or something like that. That's insane. You had to have gotten banned because your account maybe got hacked or something. That's wild. My friend leaked a Marvel image and his house got raided by a bunch of armed soldiers with a Mickey Mouse. Oh, that's too funny, DK. That's funny, man. uh, there's no way. No. That's hilarious, though. DK, even Kevin Feige, sniper friend. Man, I don't know. Even my last post was something like 5 years ago. Yeah, you had to have gotten hacked. Sounds like to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, just try creating a fresh new account with like a brand new email or something. If you want to do that, I bet that would work. But yeah, that's wild. It's because a lot of MCU stuff has been I wouldn't say it's been trash. I wouldn't go that far. It has been lackluster, but it hasn't been trash, bro. Like there's some stuff out there that we've seen that hasn't been very, very good, like She-Hulk and maybe Thor, Love and Thunder. But I wouldn't say either of those two items were trash, though. You know what I mean? I would say they're not great, but I wouldn't say they're trash. You know, trash is something like, you know, like the original Super Mario Brothers movie, something like that. You know what I mean? My profile picture is like 9 years old. Oh, that's crazy. From Twitter, you mean? I watched a 2-hour fan edit of The Mandalorian season 3. It was way better than the season itself, in my opinion, and the cut was a lot clear. Was this on like YouTube or something? Huh, that sounds pretty cool. I'd like to check that out. If you have it, send it over, bro. That sounds cool. Bro, I meant to watch it like this weekend, and I just haven't had the time. I can't believe I actually even found the time to even like get this live stream up. I was just sitting around. I was like, dude, I can go live. Let's do this, you know, and that's everything. But yeah, man, I need to watch it. I think this week I should be able to do it. Maybe while I'm working, I can put it on while I'm working and everything this week. Thanks for asking though and reminding me. My buddy's been asking me too if I've watched it yet. DK said it was okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm interested in it for sure. Ollie, what's going on, bro? Hey, man. Sorry couldn't make it to Tuesday's Manda stream. I was grounded. Oh, no. Bro, you know you cannot come on in this stream and say you're grounded without me even asking, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Man, it's crazy, bro. 2040 be like iPhone 50 hype. Yeah, 100%. It felt weird to have Tommy without Jason David Frank. Don't be spoiling me now, bro. Come on now. So Tommy's in the movie without JDF? That's odd. No spoilers, please. I haven't seen it yet. But Elon is only letting me be the creepy watcher, apparently. It's so weird. I can go on there and I just can't do anything but look at stuff. Is that even if you have a brand new account created, or is that with the account that you already have? That's crazy. You can't tweet or anything. Wow. It's okay that my phone got stolen because I found positives with my phone, but like, why even steal that? You're stupid. People do anything, man. Like, hey, I don't have an iPhone. I need a new iPhone. Maybe they saw that your phone was newer than the one that they had, and they were like, hey, let's go ahead and take it. And that's what ended up happening. That's unfortunate though, bro. Sorry to hear that. Did you see the girl who played Black Widow? She's not one to be playing Black Widow anymore. I did see that, Zach. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. She said she's basically done with the MCU now, and I was just like, whoa, like that was kind of wild, bro. Yeah, lawsuit when Black Widow came out a few years ago. Yeah, there was. Yeah, I did see that as well. They said I'm not even allowed to make new ones. What? Have you tried? That's crazy. They got you shut down. Dang, girl. That's crazy. Oh, man. Y'all enjoy The Last of Us news. Why don't we get into The Last of Us news here before Wellness has to jump off here. Let me go ahead and get this up here for you guys. So, all right, here we go. I'll get to everybody else's chat in a second. Here's the news. The Last of Us Season 3 gets a surprising development update. from the producer. And of course, the producer is no other than Neil Druckmann here. So let's just get into it here. This is coming from the direct, guys. Now, while fans are highly anticipating the release of The Last of Us Season 2, a surprising update from its producer about Season 3 has emerged. The Last of Us had a stellar first season run on HBO. The show was filled with game-accurate moments and incredible performances from its lead stars, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. As a result, Season 2 is on the horizon. However, given the expansive story of Naughty Dog's The Last of Us Part 2, original Tommy voice actor Jeffrey Pierce pointed out that Season 3 needs to happen to properly adapt the second game in live action. The Last of Us Season 3 is further along than we thought. Now bear in mind, guys, before I continue on, there might be spoilers. If you haven't played The Last of Us Part 2 all the way through yet, you might end up encountering spoilers here in this article, so just be forewarned here. So, in an interview with Kinda Funny, as I mentioned there, the YouTube channel Kinda Funny, The Last of Us director Neil Druckmann talked about a potential season 3 ahead of the show's much talked about sophomore run on HBO. Neil Druckmann first reflected on developing video game story, explaining how the team can, quote, go back in time early before figuring out where the rest of the story goes. Quote, as we're writing the game, we can kind of go back in time and adjust things early on and then jump around. So once we know where the story's going, we could work backwards from there and lay a lot of setups and track toward that ending. Oh, that's a smart idea. That could be cool. But we can only do it so much because we don't know where the story goes afterwards. So then we make The Last of Us Part 2. We try the best that we can to make it all consistent and to say, okay, here, all are things that felt like setup so we could pay off later in the story there, unquote. The Naughty Dog's co-president then shared what it's like developing the series, with Druckmann confirming that he and director Craig Mazin already figured out a lot in the plan of Season 3's story, a surprising revelation considering Season 2 is yet to even enter pre-production yet. Quote, because we're making the show, we know Left Behind, we know The Last of Us Part 2, so here are things like we could have, Marlene talk about Riley early on, because we have a better understanding of who Riley is, because Left Behind has already come out. We know where a lot of Season 2 and 3 will go, so we could start laying things in earlier. It's so cool. I like that. Season 2 sounds like it could be quite interesting, the way they lay things out, and the way they have things set up. Season 3 would be a banger for sure. When asked if there are things that they wanted to do at the end that ended up not making it in the video game, Druckmann said that they wanted to further explore Jackson, and he's happy that they achieved it in the show's first season. And to Tim, I think this was your first question earlier, Tim Geddes he's referring to. He's part of Kinda Funny here. That's who he's referring to whenever it says and to Tim. I think that's was your question earlier. Like, are there things that we wanted to do that end up not making the game? One of the things we wanted to do in the game and just couldn't do it because we ran out of time and money is we all wanted to go into Jackson. So if you look at The Last of Us Part 1 art book, there's all the concept art inside of Jackson because that's where we originally, wanted to do, and then we couldn't pull it off. So it felt like the show gave us this other opportunity. Oh, that's so cool. I really like the scenes in Jackson as well. I thought they were so well done. I really enjoyed that from the show. The Last of Us producers, he also explained why they showed Jackson's community, with him even hinting at the appearance of Dina from the first season. Quote, well, it actually makes more sense to go into Jackson instead of the dam to show this thriving society, and here's this thing that you could come back to. And once we're already inside, well, it makes sense to show Shimmer, or it makes sense to show like some of the locations from The Last of Us Part 2, or this cameo that might not be this character that everybody thinks that it is. And speaking with Deadline, The Last of Us co-creator, executive producer, writer, and director Craig Mazin pointed out that there remains quite a bit of story to tell in season 2 and beyond, noting that they should be around for a while. Quote, "Our plan is to do it not for just one more season. We should be around for a while. Our plan is not to do it for just one more season. We should be around for a while." This is great news, you guys, because I'll tell you what, this show was so much fun. I absolutely adored every single second of it. It was phenomenal. The last part here, what is The Last of Us Season 3 story? Splitting the story of the Naughty Dog's Last of Us Part 2 into 2 seasons makes sense due to the game's massive story. Druckmann's confirmation that plans have already been laid out for The Last of Us Seasons 2 and 3 is a promising sign, considering it's tricky to adapt such a vast storyline. Season 2 may end up further fleshing out Joel and Ellie's time in Jackson, showcasing their return from Salt Lake and forging relationships with the community, as well as introducing key characters like Dina, Jesse, and even Eugene. The show's sophomore run could also introduce Abby right away, mainly focusing on her backstory and her transition from being a Firefly to becoming a member of the Washington Liberation Front, or of course, the WLF. Awesome. As a result, season 2 could either end, I'm not going to get into the spoiler, or Ellie and Abby's confirmation inside of the theater in Seattle, where the latter almost killed the former Andina. So yeah, that's the gist of that, guys. And this is good. That's pretty much a confirmation that we're going to get a season 3. At least, Neil wants to do a season 3. And also the fact that, by and large, it's going to get split up into 2 seasons. Part 2 is going to get split up into 2 seasons. And I honestly think that's the way they should end up doing it as well. So this is cool. It's good stuff. Let's see what you guys are saying about this here in the chat. You guys were blowing me up while I was reading that. Holy cow. Okay. Retro Nerd Girl, what's going on? There is that epic background and music. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you swinging by the stream. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you as always. That's awesome. Glad you like the whole background and the whole setup. I really appreciate that. DK says that Ollie probably stole a car. Oh my god. Bro, what did you do? Hopefully you messaged it here in the chat. We'll be getting to that here in just a moment. In my opinion, Ms. Marvel was okay. It was good. Okay, the episode where he went back in time was the most boring thing ever, but overall it was pretty good. I didn't think it was that bad. A lot of people were like really hating on it. Excuse me. But I really didn't think it was that bad. It's not a spoiler because he's in the trailer. Nico says Ollie probably wanted to leak season 4 of the Mando script. Oh, that's funny. What's going on, Nico? How you been doing, bro? I appreciate you swinging by the stream, man. It's nice to see you open here, man. Ah, dude. Dude, when? Friday on 420? Oh my god, come on, man. Dang, bro. In school? Did it happen in school, or did you get caught with it at home? I hope for your sake you got caught with it at home, not in school. Damn. Nah, Disney figured out he was pirating the movies. Well, I caught another mouse. 3 down and more to go. Dang, how many do you have, bro? How many do you have in your house? It's crazy, man. Ollie, that's rough, bro. That's rough, man. Yeah, she said she's done. She doesn't want to do it anymore. And I mean, like, I shouldn't even say spoilers because I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it up to this point. I mean, we've seen what happened to her. So, unless we somehow get her in a quick cameo in like Secret Wars or something. Yeah, it's a wrap, sounds like, bro. pirating is just way too easy. Torrent over VPN or just use a seed box. Yeah, there you go. There's your blueprint right there. I haven't tried it. I was just like, how in the world, LOL. Maybe Elon knows I just talk crude about him on Facebook. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. I agree with DK. All the possession is pretty serious crime. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be careful. I'm not here to parent you though, but you know, I'm sure your parents do a good job with that. So, you know, but you know, I'll let the chat talk to you about that. But yeah, you just gotta be better. Would you vote Disney for government if they were a political party? I don't think so, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like they'd be a little too radical, you know. I'm not going to get into politics, but I just think they'd be a little too radical for my taste. And then I don't feel like MJ is that big of a deal. It kind of isn't. It's illegal. It's legal in a lot of states, but like in states that it isn't, you still got to kind of respect the law. But I do get it. It isn't that big of a deal, but he's still young too at the same time. It's like, I don't know. It's tough. Disney is an entertainment conglomerate. They would make a terrible voice in government. A herbal supplement I take is illegal in some states. A substance being illegal doesn't make it wrong or bad. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're using it in terms of like pharmaceutical purposes, that kind of make yourself, you know, feel better, obviously for medical purposes. Yeah, and I get it. That's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? And like I said, a lot of states, you know, like Colorado, I can't remember other states right now off the top of my head, but you know, it's legal in quite a few states. You know, there's even some talk of it being legal here in the state that I live in here sometimes. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. My opinion is Marvel was good. Okay, the 5th episode was the only bad episode. It was just the most boring thing ever. You know, this shit was pretty good. It seems like that message popped up twice there, Josh. But yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. Warner Brothers for a political party. I mean, I wouldn't want to see, honestly, I wouldn't want to see any entertainment industry as a political party. It just seems like that would be kind of like out of place and odd, I guess. I don't know. Government is run. Danger Dude, what's up, bro? The government is run by corporations already. This is true. Disney is one of the most successful corporations in history. I'd hear them out. Perhaps, bro. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's a fair argument. Your first sentence is a very, very fair argument. You know, 100%. So, I mean, Disney is, you know, I'm not trying to get into politics again, but Disney is quite a bit into politics as of right now, as they are battling it out with Florida right now, Walt Disney World specifically, with the governor of Florida. So, you know, there's a lot going on with that there as well. So, yeah, but would Ollie get? I mean, if he was using it for medical purposes, I wouldn't think so, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My opinion, Ms. Marvel was, why does that keep coming through? I don't know. I feel like alcohol is worse and is illegal, and no one uses alcohol for medical reasons. Yeah, that's fair. Gave up on The Last of Us after the 2nd episode. How could you give up on it? Oh my god, you gave up on it? What do you mean you gave up on it? Bro, you need to, like, after this stream, you need to fire up HBO Max and you need to give it another go, because I'm telling you right now, man, the show is absolutely fire. 100%, man. Dang, that's crazy, bro. It's so good. It's so good. Sorry, I was just messaging my buddy back there. Appreciate you guys swinging by this live stream this evening. Smash this like button here if you haven't already. I only need 2 more likes at 20. If I get up to 20 likes, man, I'll be satisfied. That'd be great. The main reason why is that I have you guys, you know, smash the like button is because it really helps out the reach of my channel as far as getting it out there you know, for other people like you who enjoy my live stream to come in here and also enjoy it as well, to get a bigger reach. So that's why I always ask you guys to go ahead and smash the like button, just so you know. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. Probably going to cut it here. I'm probably going to cut this live stream here in about 10 minutes, by the way, you guys. I'm going to get ready to cut it loose here in about 10 minutes, but I am going to be going live here again this coming Thursday for the you know, for the red carpet event for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I see once, I do believe, and I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I always go to Cinemark. I just go to the one that's most near to me, you know what I mean? And that ends up being Cinemark, so. But I've heard they're really, really good, yeah. The closest AMC for me is in the city, and that's like, man, it's like a good 25, maybe 30 minutes. It depends on traffic. So, you know, I just end up going to the Cinemark. It's actually closer for me. Oh, you got caught last Monday. I got you. It was like a week ago. At home. Okay. Got you. Darth Squidward, what's good, bro? Thanks so much for swinging by the stream, man. Appreciate you. Gonna be hanging out with you guys here for a few more minutes before I go ahead and cut it loose. Yeah, it's all about, you know, who makes it more strict, I guess, at the end of the day. Do I ever pirate movies? Man, what do you think? Recently, no, because everything I want to watch is on any streaming service that I have, you know what I mean? So I just watch it on streaming services and I don't have any issues with it. But yeah, back in the day, oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, who didn't? I mean, come on now. That's what, see, there you go. That's what that's what I was alluding to. Exactly, you know. So there you go. Hey, Tommy Doyle, how you doing, bro? Thank you so much for swinging by the stream, man. Hope you are doing well. It's nice to see you. It's been a while, bro. Nice to see you up in the stream. Oh, you live in Colorado. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Yep. I completely guess all you have to say right there. I completely get it, bro. Can't wait for more Last of Us on HBO Max. Yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. On Max, you're right. It's gonna be called Max now, and not HBO Max. So you are correct. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Season 2 of Loki, hopefully sometime later this year. I'm gonna get to that article here in just a second before I end the live stream. I did, Tommy. It looks awesome, bro. It looks really, really good. Super excited for it. We voted for it in 2020. Our governor tried to get Supreme Court to reverse our vote. Dang, that's crazy. Last of Us is the GOAT. I'm ready for season 2. Yeah, man. Season 2 and looks like season 3 as well, bro. It's going to be awesome. Gene's going to be great for films with Indy 5, Transformers, Across the Spider-Verse, and The Flash. Can't wait for all of that. All of that, bro. Anyway, the finale of The Mandalorian wasn't that good. I gave it a 4 out of 10. Season 3, it was safe. You know, it was good. It was safe. I think that's what Theory said too. I gave it a 9 out of 10 because the way it ended, bro, like they could just honestly end The Mandalorian right now if they wanted to. You know, it was like a happily ever after ending, you know. I think people have their expectations raised way too high, and then, you know, that's what ended up happening. But I get it. It was a very, very safe finale. And yeah, by and large, it's my least favorite season for sure. Season 2 is my favorite, then season 1, and then season 3. Season 3 was still a lot of fun. Enjoyed it. Really cool stuff. Learned a lot about Mandalorians and their lore, their culture, that sort of thing. But you know, as far as excitement goes, it definitely wasn't as exciting as the previous seasons, that's for sure. No, read my comment and read what about Loki? Yeah, the Loki news involves Jonathan Majors. Dun dun dun. Guys, it's starting to look more and more like Jonathan Majors is gonna be gone from the MCU. I'm not even playing with you guys on that. Like, I don't know, man. It's not looking good. Cinemark, you can even order free. Oh, I know. I love it. As a lot of times I pre-order it and I walk into the theater and it's sitting right there. I'm like, boop, thank you. It was awesome. I did it the last time whenever we saw Guardians of the Galaxy, Quantumania, and it was sitting right on the shelf, and I just walked up to it and grabbed it like a boss, and they were like, look at you, man, you're awesome, you're like VIP. I'm like, man, you know how I roll. So it's like really cool to be able to do something like that. Pirate movies annoy me. The quality's, yeah, as always. Yep. It's like, that's like their like MO. You know what I mean? It's like they have bad quality within stuff. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Got a few websites. Nice, bro. My dad made me write an essay about why weed is good and bad, and that's how I got my phone back. Ah, interesting. Hey, Edits, what's going on, buddy? Doing great, man. Everyone's doing well. Hope you and yours are doing well as well, man. And we're just hanging out, just basically talking pretty much whatever, man. I'm going to be getting into this last news bit here in just a second. I'm going to be cutting out of here in just a few minutes as well. I was just catching up on everybody's chat and everything. But Edits, nice to see you up in the stream as always, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing well. All right, guys, let's get into this last news bit here again. So this is regarding Loki and Jonathan Majors. Season 2. How the arrest of Kang may change Disney's plans. Now, this is just like an op-ed, if you will, from the Direct. But I thought we could go ahead and check it out. So, after the launch of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Kang actor Jonathan Majors was arrested over a month later on March 25th on several counts of assault in third degree, 3 counts of attempted assault in the third degree, 1 count of aggravated harassment in the second degree, and 1 count, that's a lot of charges, guys, 1 count harassment in the second degree, according to the Manhattan office. The 33-year-old actor is set to appear in court on Monday, May 8th. That is just a couple weeks away, which was scheduled when he was released from jail the night of his arrest. 2 recent reports have contradicted the Marvel's reaction to to his arrest. Insider Jeff Schneider explained on the Hot Mic podcast that, quote, Marvel hasn't made any decisions regarding Jonathan Majors because they've met with or spoken to his agent to discuss potential options going forward. Furthermore, Snyder added that, quote, someone like Damson Idris, which we talked about a couple weeks ago, I believe on my previous live stream, is the type of person that Marvel may look into to replace him. Conversely, Deadline reported that Marvel has not discussed recasting Major's Kang character in future MCU projects. Now, before Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige deals with the possible having to find a new replacement, Major's next run at Kang is set to hit Disney Plus this year in Loki season number 2. So, the introduction of Victor Timely, played by Jonathan Majors in the Ant-Man 3 post-credits scene, set up a major role for the actor in the second season of Loki. As audiences already suspected due to the presence of Tom Hiddleston's Loki and Owen Wilson's Mobius, Quantum Mania director Peyton Reed confirmed that, quote, it's a scene from season 2 of Loki. A report set the expectations for Major's Timely Kang will appear in at least 3 episodes of the Disney Plus series. The post-credits scene appears to be critical to the season, as this is seemingly the first time Loki and Mobius discover a variant of Kang since Sylvie killed He Who Remains at the end of season 1. Wow. According to insider Grace Randolph, the Loki season 2 trailer is ready to be released at any time, but could Marvel make any adjustments? The plan has been clearly made that Majors would be playing a massive role in the God of Mischief's second streaming season and would likely be promoted to heavily leading up to the premiere. However, in light of recent events, Disney and Marvel Studios could wait until after Major's May 8th court date to see what the verdict and then go ahead and proceed from there. There's also a chance that the studio makes no adjustments and releases the trailer before May 8th, as Major's Kang was just heavily featured in a promotion for Quantumania being available to purchase digitally. Wow. I feel like they should probably wait until after May 8th, but that's just me. That would be the safe play, don't you guys think? Man, that's... wow. Further marketing changes here. The future of Major's career is currently trending in the wrong direction despite nothing. The actor is being recast in an unannounced Otis Redding biop, and the upcoming adaptation of Walter Mosley's novel The Man in My Basement. Despite no official verdict in the court of law, Majors may have already been ruled guilty in the court of public opinion. Flaunting Majors after his standout performance in Creed 3 and Ant-Man 3 was certainly Marvel's plan for setting up the next season of Loki. In general, Majors is supposed to be potentially the most important actor within the MCU during the rest of the multiverse saga. Suddenly, it may be wise to hold off on any Loki promotional material until Majors is officially found guilty or not guilty on his charges from May 25th. Marketing is one thing, but it could be possible that late summer or early fall release window. What could this mean for Majors' role for the series itself? Could Loki Season 2 get significantly edited? If it gets edited, I feel like the series is going to get pushed back if they ever decide to do something like that, right? Like, my goodness gracious. Marvel Studios may be soon faced with some difficult decisions. If Majors is found guilty of the aforementioned charges of assault and harassment, a recast would most likely become imminent. The issue with the theatrical direction is that Loki's second season featuring Majors as Kang Victor Timely is already filmed, so what options would the studio have in its highly anticipated Disney Plus series? Controversy is not new for Hollywood, of course. In recent memory, actor Armie Hammer has been accused of abuse, sexual assault, as well as other misconduct. He has exited all upcoming projects since the reports have began surfacing. Death on the Nile was Hammer's last film, released back in 2022, but was filmed 3 years before hitting theaters and against him. Other forms of controversy have also gotten actors fired as well. In a galaxy far, far away, The Mandalorian's Gina Carano did not return for a third season after her online posts implied that being a Republican today is almost like being Jewish during the Holocaust. Similarly, relating back to comic book projects, the CW fired Hartley Sawyers from the Flash TV series in 2020 over tweets from 2014 that were deemed to be racist and misogynistic. Speaking of Flash, its star Ezra Miller, which we have talked about many times on this channel, playing Barry Allen, was arrested several times in 2022. The actor has been accused of disorderly conduct, harassment, burglary, and other concerning accusations related to a farm in Vermont. However, Warner Brothers and DC are excited to release The Flash this June and appear confident that it will be critical and commercial success despite Miller's actions behind the scenes. So will this be a similar story for Marvel regarding Majors? Loki is ready to launch and is too late for reshoots without a major delay that would cost the studio at least tens of millions of dollars. So if Majors is ultimately found guilty and becomes essentially canceled in the eyes of Hollywood, Marvel Studios could attempt to reduce his role in the upcoming series. Based on the overarching plot, Loki Season 2 could continue the imminent threat that Kang poses to the Avengers, even if his on-screen role gets reduced. The unfortunate truth is that this kind of decision would likely hurt the quality of the series because it's going to be made to reduce backlash and distance itself from an actor, not for the greater good of the show that's being produced. Very great point there. Disney and Marvel have been quiet about the Jonathan Majors situation, likely waiting for more concrete decisions to be made, starting when he appears in front of a judge on May the 8th. They're saying, depending on how the legal situation unfolds, Major could be a prominent part of the marketing and remain the future of Marvel villainy on the big screen, or will be fired, appear in Loki, but quickly recast in future projects such as Avengers, The Kang Dynasty. Wow. The significant stuff, guys. Absolutely significant stuff. Susan's in the building. Hey, Susan. Hey, Albert and everyone. If Jonathan Majors is innocent, then all of this was unnecessary and is ruining his career. 100%. I completely agree with you. Yeah. Hopefully he is. And if he is, yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody who like said that, you know, he's guilty owes him a huge apology, and he should be able to get pretty much any role that he wants. You know what I mean? But this is crazy. It looks like we're going to be going to trial on this. I thought it was going to be the charges would be getting dropped, but we're getting closer and closer to that court date, and I think it's definitely going to be going to court now at this point. Good stuff, guys. Appreciate everybody swinging by the stream here this evening. I hope you guys have had a great time hanging out with me, and I hope you have enjoyed the information that I have dropped for you this evening regarding The Last of Us Season 3 and, of course, Loki Season 2 regarding Kang. Read a couple more comments here, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream for this evening. Mana says, I think even if the charges were dropped, they still have to go through the court date that was all set and ready. Okay. And then you made the point, and I think it was the last stream, that the charges could still go through if the state decides to press charges, right? You know? So yeah, it sounds like this is definitely gonna be a thing. My friends pirated American Psycho and the quality was actually decent. Oh, that's funny. Nice, bro. Nice. This could be another Johnny Depp situation, unfortunately. Yeah, only a little more serious. Well, maybe not a little more serious, but I don't know. I guess that one was a little more like, that was a defamation trial, right? This is an actual like assault trial. Like this is like, you know, like a huge crime here. A lot of charges pending against him here. So definitely a little more serious, but we shall see. I hope that they cover this quite extensively. I'll try to keep you guys posted on it. Maybe I can even, like, if I'm able to, maybe I can even go live like during like the trial and stuff if it's like covered online. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, if there's any physical evidence, the state will press charges even if the victim declines. Yeah, yep. Yeah, remember we talked about that last week. That was a great point. Ripping stuff off discs makes it pretty easy with make MKV. Nice. Appreciate the people that are in the stream that like the copy movies. I'm sure they're appreciating the information that's being dropped here for sure. Yeah, wasn't assault, it was defamation. 2 different cases. Exactly. Yeah. This case is a lot more serious than a defamation case, I would say, for sure. Both are, don't get me wrong, they're both very serious stuff. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel like defamation isn't as big of a deal as what we have happening here for sure. What happens to the girl if Jonathan's proven innocent? I mean, they might end up getting turned around and might have a defamation case, right? Just like I was just saying there, we might get it flipped around, and then Jonathan Majors sues the girl and we have a defamation case, right? So he'll be seeking damages for his character being destroyed because, you know, like the article stated, that he's being, you know, he's basically guilty in the court of public opinion right now. So, and that's going to hurt his career. That's defamation. That would be a lawsuit. That would be a case. So we'll see. So can I get a rundown of what happened with homework? Sorry, with Jonathan Majors. So like man, this happened. Let me see. back in March, I think, last month. Basically, he was in the car with like his girlfriend at the time, and allegedly he saw like a text message to like somebody else. I don't know if it was like a guy or something, and he got all angry about it and allegedly assaulted her for it and everything. I guess he like slapped her, and you know, there's all kinds of stuff with it. I don't have the complete details, but that's the TLDR version of it. And then she went ahead and, you know, filed charges and everything. So that's where we're at with it. She stated that she didn't even want him arrested, but the cops did because of the physical evidence. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. At the end of the day, I don't think she would have the funds to cover what he has missed out on. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. I don't even know if he would like countersue for defamation, honestly. I mean, maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. Yeah. How did Groot get so jacked in the holiday special? I don't know. Hopefully they address that here in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We'll find out. But yeah, he was like ripped, bro. I was like, dang, bro. A lot of people who didn't see that Hollywood or that special, they're going to be in for a big surprise. That is for sure. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this Sunday night live. Each and every single one of you guys hanging out with me here this evening. Hope you've had a great time. Want to let you know my next live stream will be this coming Thursday, where I will be covering the red carpet event for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We will be covering that here live. Don't worry, I will be live for that. It's going to be phenomenal. Probably going to be starting around 7:45, maybe 8 o'clock Eastern time for that this coming Thursday night. I'll get the you know, the promotion stream up for it as soon as I can, and you definitely want to stick around and hang out with me through that. So it's going to be a lot of fun seeing a lot of the interviews of the actors and everything and see what they have to say. It's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. Of course, you guys can always find me over on Insider Gaming as well, as I'm the host over there, holding down all kinds of news whenever it comes to Insider Gaming, the video game industry. Like I said, I have a strong suspicion that the PlayStation Showcase is coming. I think it's going to get announced, you guys, either this week or potentially next week. That's just a hunch. It's just a complete hunch, but I really truly believe that is the case. So definitely keep your eyes peeled and keep it locked right here on the Weekly Wrap-Ups YouTube channel for all things PlayStation and video game news. Until this coming Thursday, you guys, I am your host with the most, A to the P Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next live stream. Until then, and as always, peace. Have a great night, guys. Take care and be good. We will see you all here coming this Thursday night. See you then.